Hey everyone, feeling stressed out, overwhelmed by modern life? It feels like we're constantly chasing things we can't control, right? Well, what if I told you there's an ancient philosophy, over 2,000 years old, that has all the answers you're looking for? It's called Stoicism, and today, we're diving deep into 47 life-changing pieces of advice from its greatest minds. Get ready, because this might just change your perspective on everything. Let's start with the big one, from Epictetus. We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. This is the core of Stoicism. Your job, your boss, the traffic, you can't control them, but your reaction. That's all you. Seneca adds, it is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor. True wealth isn't about having everything, it's about being content with what you have. Think about it. How much of your stress comes from wanting more? And from the Roman emperor himself, Marcus Aurelius, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Your mind is your fortress, protect it. Don't let external chaos disturb your inner peace. Let's go back to Epictetus for our fourth point. First, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Don't just dream. Define your character, your values, and then act in accordance with them every single day. Seneca gives us this gem. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Success isn't random. It's the result of consistent hard work and being ready when the right moment arrives. So, keep preparing. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. When someone wrongs you, don't sink to their level, rise above it. Your virtue is your victory. Here's another powerful one from Epictetus. He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. Practice gratitude. Every day, take a moment to appreciate the good things in your life, no matter how small. Seneca warns us, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. How much time do you spend worrying about things that never even happen? Most of our anxiety is self-created. Stick to the present moment. Marcus Aurelius teaches us about perception. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Obstacles aren't there to stop you. They are the path. Each challenge is an opportunity to practice virtue, patience, courage, and wisdom. From Epictetus, no man is free who is not master of himself. True freedom isn't about doing whatever you want. It's about self-control, mastering your impulses, and choosing your actions deliberately. Seneca on time. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Time is our most precious, non-renewable resource. Are you spending it on what truly matters, or are you letting it slip away on trivialities? Marcus Aurelius with a dose of humility. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one enough. Talk. Embody the virtues you admire. Action speaks louder than words. Epictetus on friendship. The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best. Your social circle shapes you. Choose your friends wisely. Seneca on anger. The greatest remedy for anger is delay. When you feel that rush of rage, pause, take a breath. Give yourself time to think before you react. You'll almost always make a better decision. Marcus Aurelius on our purpose. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. Don't take a single day for granted. Each morning is a gift. Epictetus on judgment. If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Don't be afraid of looking like a beginner. True growth requires humility and a willingness to learn. Seneca on wealth. A great fortune is a great servitude. The more you have, the more you have to worry about, to manage, to protect. Simplicity often leads to greater peace of mind. Marcus Aurelius on mortality. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. This isn't meant to be morbid. It's a call to live with urgency and purpose. Memento mori, remember you will die. Epictetus on opinions. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Two people can face the exact same event, and one will be broken while the other grows stronger. The difference is their internal response. Seneca on difficulties. Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Don't run from challenges. Embrace them as a workout for your character. Every hardship is a chance to build resilience. Marcus Aurelius on the universe. Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. Embrace your reality. Don't fight against the unchangeable. Find the good in your given circumstances. Epictetus on desire. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. The easiest way to get everything you want is to want less. Master your desires. Seneca on helping others. Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for a kindness. We are all connected. Your purpose includes being of service to others. Marcus Aurelius on your inner self. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Your mind is a garden. Tend to it carefully. Uproot negative thoughts and plant positive, rational ones. Epictetus on blame. To accuse others for one's own misfortunes is a sign of want of education. Don't play the victim. Take ownership of your life, your choices, and your reactions. Seneca on living fully. As is a tale, so is life. Not how long it is, but how good it is what matters. Focus on the depth of your life, not just the length. Live with virtue and meaning. Marcus Aurelius on change. Loss is nothing else but change, and change is nature's delight. Everything is temporary. Resisting change is like trying to stop the seasons. Learn to flow with it. Epictetus on gossip. If you hear that someone is speaking ill of you, instead of trying to defend yourself, you should say, "He obviously does not know me very well," since there are so many other faults he could have mentioned. A little humor and self-awareness can diffuse any insult. Seneca on self-sufficiency. True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future. Find joy right here, right now. Don't postpone your happiness until you achieve some future goal. Marcus Aurelius on perception again. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. Question your own judgments. Be open to seeing things from different angles. Epictetus on control. This is so important, it's worth repeating in a new way. There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will. The dichotomy of control is your key to tranquility. Seneca on learning. As long as you live, keep learning how to live. Life is a continuous process of growth and self-improvement. Never become complacent. Marcus Aurelius on inner peace. He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. When your actions align with your values, you'll find a deep sense of peace that no external event can shake. Epictetus on resilience. It is difficulties that show what men are. Your true character is revealed not when things are easy, but when you're facing adversity. Seneca on fear. A man who suffers before it is necessary, suffers more than is necessary. Stop rehearsing tragedy. Deal with problems when they arrive, not before. Marcus Aurelius on ego. It is a ridiculous thing for a man not to fly from his own badness, which is indeed possible, but to fly from other men's badness, which is impossible. Focus on your own improvement, not on the faults of others. Epictetus on progress. Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens. Do your part, and then let go of the outcome. Seneca on kindness. We should give as we would receive, cheerfully, quickly, and without hesitation. For there is no grace in a benefit that sticks to the fingers. Be generous in spirit. Marcus Aurelius on our shared humanity. What is not good for the beehive is not good for the bee. We are social creatures. What harms the community ultimately harms the individual. Epictetus on simplicity. Curb your desire, do not set your heart on so many things, and you will get what you need. Focus on needs, not wants. Simplicity is a shortcut to peace. Seneca on legacy. I shall not be a slave to myself, for it is a base, although a voluntary, slavery. Don't be enslaved by your own bad habits, desires, or fears. Marcus Aurelius on focus. Concentrate every minute on doing what's in front of you with precise and genuine seriousness. Give your full attention to the task at hand. This is a form of meditation. Epictetus on dealing with insults. Remember that it is not he who gives abuse or blows who insults, but the judgment that these things are insulting. You decide whether to be offended. That power is yours alone. Seneca on mortality again. Let us prepare our minds as if we come to the very end of life. Let us postpone nothing. Live each day as if it were your last, but also as if you had an eternity. Marcus Aurelius on our place in the world. The world is but a school of inquiry. Be curious. Always be a student of life. And finally, number 47 from Epictetus. Do not seek to have events happen as you want them to, but instead want them to happen as they do happen, and your life will go well. This is the ultimate formula for a tranquil life, a more fatila of your fate. Wow, that's a lot to take in, but these principles are timeless for a reason. They work. They provide a moral compass and a toolkit for navigating the complexities of human existence. Which one of these quotes hit you the hardest? Is there a particular philosopher, Epictetus, Seneca, or Marcus Aurelius, whose wisdom you connect with most? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear which piece of advice you're going to start applying to your life today. Thanks for watching. If you found value in this ancient wisdom, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content that helps you build a stronger, more resilient mind. Until next time, live virtuously.